All right, everybody. I'd like to welcome y'all to this special episode. Yep, it's another one of those hot interviews. Dubsy's Entertainment Network, of course, the Dubsy's TV, YouTube, WDUB Radio. It's going down. Y'all know what time it is. It's boy, the digital DJ Dubsy's. I got a special guest in the building with me tonight. Yeah, that's right. The one and only Miss Quenn Amina, y'all. We gonna get down tonight when the Queen speaks. Yeah, check it out. That's how we rocking it, y'all. Yeah. Brought to you by my sponsors.
Yeah, that's right. And
yeah, that's what's up. One time, giving y'all a chance to get on in here. You already know the number. 1-605-562-0444. With the ID being 676-2725. I'll put the number in the thread for y'all so we can get to it. But for right now, I'm swinging on over. I'm gonna holler at my guest right quick. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's right. That's right. What's up, Queen? What's up? What's up?
hey, Dub. How you doing, boo?
What's going down? Man, it's been a long time, man, since I had an opportunity to check you out.
Yes. I'm so honored to actually be here. You know, I've been seeing everybody else's interviews, you know, and, you know, I'm just happy to be here, you know, part of Dubsy's journey. I'm excited.
Man, hey, man, look, we both was part of that journey in the beginning. We saw everything. We saw everybody each other go this way, that way. We seen everything happening. But I always followed you, man. I always kept in tune with you. You know, I be so busy, so I don't get a chance to see a lot of people's what they doing. But I still, every now and then, I reach out. Hey, you doing? Hey, what's up, sis? What's going down? And I just get to follow you, man, with everything that you're doing. So before we even get this interview started, man, you know, let the people know who you are and what it is that you bring to the table.
Everybody, listen. So Dub is my heart, so he already know me, so I don't need to tell him much about me. But for people who don't know, I am Philly's own poetess, Quenn Amina. Now, I started as a poetess, and I worked my way up to an author, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to own the publishing company, and that's what this shirt is, Show It Well Publications, CEO. Yes, Quenn Amina. I decided, you know what, I'm going to make my own lane. I'm not waiting for opportunity to knock. I'm just going to kick her door and throw my stuff on her desk, and she's going to work with it, and I just became who I am. So, you know, I am a poetess above and beyond anything. But I'm also an author. So behind me is actually my books. We are a family-owned company, and we just really want to help as many writers as we can get their name out there, get their dream out there, and just do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? I write from experience. All my poems come from my heart, you know, or my head, or my anger place, you know, or sometimes I'll be feeling sexy. I don't know. It all depends on how I'm feeling that day. But my poetry is me, you know, without my poetry, it would be nothing. And all my novels are actually, some of the stuff in these novels did happen, but I will never, ever tell you what's real and what's not. It's just entertainment, and it's a message in them all. And that I just hope that everybody takes away when they actually take the time to read anything that I have going on. So yeah, like I said, I'm a poet, I'm a mom, I'm an activist, and I'm just an all around, you know, round the way girl.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, man, it's always been a privilege, man. I mean, I used to watch you, and you, man, I just watched your Wednesday night show years ago, and when you switched over and moved to do your own thing, you know, and I commend you on that, man. You know, I always like to see people, you know, take that leap of faith and step out and say, well, I got to do this, you know. That's one thing that I always encourage, you know. And because when you've been around for so long, you may get some people that say, well, with this one, don't do this, don't some people may want to hold you underneath them to build themselves up. But I love to see people get out on their own and flourish, and that's exactly what you did. And I just got to say, sis, I'm proud of you. I seen the book she had coming. I see, the shirt. I seen some of the events that you've done. You went out and you ventured off, and I just go, man, look at her. She grew up. And me, Larry, and Rob, we had conversations, and Larry always speak highly of you. He always say, man, she down to earth, man. She good people. We actually, Larry and
is a second
they actually part of Dubsy's Entertainment now. We actually a unit now, and actually I think yesterday Larry officially became my first artist that I'll be putting out. So doing some things, working. Yes, we finalized. Yesterday Larry just became my first artist that I'll be working with. So it's gonna be some good stuff. I see with Leona Curtis Cox in the building, and she said, "Hey,
hey, hey, gorgeous." Listen, you know what? I want to be honest with you. It said, looking good, cousin. Okay, but now I want to be honest with you, Dub. I've been watching you since I came out, and one thing I can say is, no matter what comes out, what happens, what's going on in the world, you give people a peaceful, whether it's a peaceful Friday night or a jamming Sunday evening, you know what I'm saying? You give people a place. When I tell you, it's been days that I couldn't even do a blog because I was stressed and I was upset. I turn on a Dub C's Power Hour, and that hour is my peaceful moment. Like I'll run me a bubble bath and listen to you play, and you know what I'm saying? Just your infectious laugh is just. I just want to thank you for always continuing on and pushing through, and no matter what life threw at you, you just continue to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I took my little hiatus, but at least even in my hiatus, I'm able to come on here and see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm going through a downtime, I can come on and see you. And I want to tell you how much I appreciate that. I totally appreciate it. No matter what you're going through, you here for the people. You're here for us. And I just love you for that. I appreciate you for that. I do.
I appreciate those words. So, it's a lot of times we as though the face in front of the camera, we all, and you do it too. I hear you say it. We guilty of this one thing. We always say, well, it's not about me. We don't need to hear about me. But you know what? To be honest, it does feel good when somebody gives you those words, because every now and then everybody needs to hear those words. So I appreciate those words. Sure. And like I told you back a while ago, say, hey, when I say sis or bruh, I mean that. So sis, I'm always here.
Yes.
It's just like that. So I'm just glad that my show. Yes. I hope it's touching other people like that. But enough about me. we gotta get to the Miss Amina, because tell us a little bit about these books. The book that I want to know the most about is that book, In Some Wishes. If some wishes
came true. Hold on. Let me see what I got going on. Bam. I got to send this to you. Since it's the first book that you said, I have to send this to you. I have to gift it to you. You are like my boo. I got to gift it to you. But if some wishes came true, what people don't understand is that this young lady is a young lady who has a wonderful family. I mean, sisters that look up to her, a brother that loves her, a father, a mother figure. Like this girl is loved. Reason. The streets, when the streets call your number, a lot of people answer. And for some reason, this girl decided to answer the phone for the streets, not realizing it's not for her. The streets is not for everybody. And when she's already too far gone is when she decides to pull herself back. And I know that's the story of a lot of people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go through something trying in order to stop yourself from ripping and running in them streets. And the thing about the book, what people don't understand, this is the first part. The second part will truly destroy the way everything was placed in this book. This is why you have to read this one first. But it's definitely a message in this book. In which, if some wishes came true, the young lady finally does get herself together, and what she decides is she needs to teach her sisters that what they knew and what they groomed themselves for, which was living off of a man, having someone else take care of them, using people for whatever. She had to not only explain to her sisters but realize herself that wasn't going to get you anywhere in this world. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you play with the wrong person's heart, you end up in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things happen that made this girl say, you know what? Let me change. I have a father that loves me. I have a brother that shows me better than this. What am I doing? And she had to check herself, therefore trying to check her sisters. But you got to remember something. When you teach somebody something from birth, it's hard for them to change it. So just because she changed herself, can she save her sisters that she turned into that? You know what I'm saying? Because she helped her brother see that the things that he's doing around them is why they as girls are saying, okay, if my brother does this, is every man gonna do that to me? Is this how men treat women? That everything's coming from all sides, and that's what makes these girls tick. And that's what makes the older sisters say, okay, no matter what we've been through, no matter what we see, we need to be the change. You know what I'm saying? We can't just keep going off of pops treat moms like a queen, but our brothers out there treating girls like animals. You know what I'm saying? Where do we fall into the spectrum? Are we users? Are we educators? You know what I'm saying? Are we really true women that can stand up on our own? Or do we really need these people to take care of us because we just can't do it or we won't do it? So in this book, it takes you on a lot of directions. But the lesson is worth it. The lesson is definitely worth it. The story is worth it. I'm not gonna lie. I speak what I write what how I am, and there's a little bit of sex, drugs, and violence. Don't let your children read this. I'm sorry, but to all my mature minds,
sound like a rap album. Yeah, it sounds just like a rap album.
You know what's funny? I feel like. And this is just real. I feel like I could have wrote a rap album. The type of woman I am, the type of things that I've survived and been through. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I do poetry, I wrote a few raps in my day. So trust me, this book is definitely like a Run DMC mixed with Ice-T, a little bit of Snoop Dogg type of album. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, poetry and rap is the same thing. It's just a different form of expression.
Definitely is. Okay. Definitely is. When I tell you,
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, when I tell you my poetry is so me, it's to the point where sometimes I don't even realize that I'm rhyming when I'm talking. I could be chastising my kids and it'll be a poem. It'll be like, get to your room fast. Don't make me beat that. Oh, wait. That, you know what I'm saying? So poetry is just in me. It just I radiate it. It's everywhere.
One of the things that I remember the most is, I've always had the poetry in me, but it took a while. I mean, back in grammar school, I did a little poetry thing on, in the little shows. That was okay, but I never really took it serious because I fell in love with hip hop. I married hip hop when I was 11. People don't understand, but when I was 11, that's when I married hip hop. So I've been doing that for so long. And then when I started hanging around, I started watching some of Black Ice's shows, and I was like, okay. And it was a Wednesday night. I never forget it. It was a Wednesday night. And I said, man, I'm gonna call in and I'm gonna try something. And I called into the show, and it happened to be your show. That was the first time that I did poetry like live. That was the very first time. And you was like, oh, bro, that's cool. That's hard. That's hot. And I was saying to my man, that's the first time I did it. How was it? And then I just went back and I kind of like, man, I reflect on that a lot because since that piece, I've written so many. I mean, I got so many different forms of poetry. I put them all in different forms and varieties, and then I started basing poetry on my life and different things, stages of my life. And that's one of the things that when I look at you, and I used to sit back and watch your shows. Even when you went to your own network, I would watch your show, and I would sit back, and every once in a while I say, "Okay, sis, I see you," and you would say, "Dab, dab, dab." But when you doing your piece, you and what you call the girl, the girl that always on used to call us some wife. Can't remember what you call.
My baby mama, Keisha Keys.
Yeah. I would be watching the and I would listen to y'all stories. I would listen to the friendship between y'all. Then I said it kind of act like sisters, but then I started listening to your pieces deeper than I was, and I'm like, man, she been through a lot. And one thing that catches me is when I hear somebody speaking from the heart, and I said, she's not unorthodox, she's just telling her life. I said a lot of people go, oh man, you try to make it sometimes when people see somebody doing good, they try to taint the name by, doing a little something. But I sit back and I'm the type, I pay attention, I look and I observe and I listen. And I'm like, man, she's going through this, she's going through that. I knew everything you was going through in your life because I listened to the poetry. And I was like, man, that's an idea. So I started writing pieces about stuff I was going through. And I sat back and I go, I got some hot stuff.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay. But your Wednesday show was the first show. It made me start writing more pieces because I was like, man, that was cool. It was my expression. Then, of course, I went over and I got on Voices Behind the Pen with Misconception. And she again instilled in me just to say, it don't matter what people think, just let it out. So I was like, okay, I can do this too.
I'm not gonna let Misconception, my world. I mean, rest peacefully, beautiful system. I still, when I tell you that show, and the fact that was your first time doing a poem on the show, I feel honored. But honestly, when it came to that show, I did not think, and this is honest, that I would be where I am today because of that show. Because when Ice first offered it to me, and I was just like, I don't know if I could do that. What you want? I don't know, And then I realized no matter what mood I was in during the day, I wanted to do my show. And no matter what, my kids can tell you, I will be cooking dinner like, okay, I need y'all to set up the table over there and put my little banner right there, and I'm plates and then I'm gonna go over there, but I need y'all to be quiet. I mean, it became my world. No matter how bad I was doing in the day, I had to do my show because it lifted my spirits to hear other people laughing and joking and taking away positivity from the show. And I'm telling you, I looked forward to your comments, Misconceptions comments, Kylie's comments, and Brother Rob. Y'all always had y'all motivated me so much to do what I felt, what I needed, you know what I'm saying? And it just made me feel blessed and important that every time the show would end, I would feel like we shouldn't even end it. I'm like, no, wait, we still got to say this. We still got to, and people kept saying to me, they would inbox me. And for some reason, it would always be men and it would irk my life. And there would always be a man like, oh, you think you're somebody that you're not? No, I'm somebody that accepted who I am, survived what I survived, and I'm not afraid or ashamed to speak it because I lived it. And if it helps just one person, sir, then I did my job, And I never understood why it was always a black man, and that was the weird part about people coming at me. But then I would put that in the air, like, okay, why would you? And then so many would feed back and just say no. Some people don't want you to be where they are or where they want to be before they get there. And I had to take away from that. Some people don't want you to be where they want to be before they get there.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stop my journey to trip up.
It's that what they say, crabs in the barrel syndrome. Well, I can't allow this person to make it because it'll take away my light. It'll make me look, it'll take the shine off me. But see, me, I'm one of those that I'm always trying to turn the light towards somebody else because I want to see everybody shine. Exactly. I had my day. I had my day. My job is to make sure everybody else get the opportunity to shine. You know, I want to be the voice of the voiceless, the heartbeat of those who ain't got a heartbeat anymore. So, I mean, and speaking of things, and you know, we all go through things, and I've seen you go through like some bad periods of your life, and I'll reach out and say, you know, I'm here if you need to talk, blah blah blah. You know, just and that's what we're supposed to do as brothers and sisters. That's how we're supposed to handle it. You know, and some people, you know, you go, hey man, well, why don't you reach out to sis, man? You know, she dealing with some, oh man, you know, I ain't got time for that. You know, I'm dealing with my own. Okay, you're dealing with your own, but still, there's always somebody else out there whose problem may be a little bit more worse than what you did. Even if it's not, still take the time to reach out, because at some point you're gonna be looking for somebody to reach out and holler at you when you really do. And a lot of times I was going through issues, but I still found time to reach out to people that may not understand where I'm coming from. My man, Brother Rob in the building, he said, what's up, Queen? I see she having some technical difficulties. I see her phone froze. But I don't know if she can hear me, Queen. But what I'm going to do is we're going to take a commercial break real quick, and we're going to come back. Hopefully the Queen will be back in the building. Okay. We're going to take a commercial break real quick, and then we're going to come back. We're going to get some more. You know what I'm saying? When the Queen speaks, y'all. Check it out. That's what it is. All right.
Can we go back to the good old days?
Let's go.
Can we go back to the good old days?
Let's go back.
Go back to the good old days.
To the good old days.
Go back.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me
whatever happened to them good old days when everyone came together and had fun. Children played, no bullets sprayed. Everybody in his family having a good old day.
All right. We back. It's your boy, the digital DJ Dub C's. And I know y'all always say, oh man, I thought it was underground. And I said, no, it's not the power hour. Right now, we got one of the finest poetess in the building. The one and only is Quenn Amina. A lot of y'all know her. Y'all that don't know her, get to know her. Shout out to my man Big Mike in the building. He's watching as well. Me and Big Mike, we just talked about you the other day as well too. Say, brother,
he is awesome. I love him too.
But man, it's a few. Let me go to the comments. I just want to make sure I'm not okay. Brother Rob saying peace, fam. He said, "What's up, Queen?" Yeah, Brother Rob, that's my got it. Brother Rob say he just got in from work. And Big Mike said, all right, Queen. Yeah, that's my brother. Y'all can catch me and Big Mike every first and third Wednesday right here on the Dub C's Entertainment Network. I'm doing Brother to Brother, man. It's a talk show where it's a talk show for men, but we do encourage women to come in because a lot of the fellas are afraid to open up and let it out. But the women tune in and they be telling it, oh, well, yeah, my man is, you know, I wish he would do this. So we thinking about change. We're gonna leave the name Brother to Brother because that's how it is. But at the same time, we encourage women to come in as well. So it's every first and third Wednesday, tune in, check us out, come in. And if anybody got topics that y'all feel, well, this is what I would like for y'all to discuss this because my man need to hear this. But inbox us. Let us know. We ain't afraid. We'll talk about anything. We'll talk about what everybody else don't want to talk about. Everybody want to talk about what they're talking about on the news. Not me. The news is doing a good job. This is our break from politics, COVID, everything. We're gonna keep it straight 100 real. But right now, Queen,
Hey,
Queen Amina.
I,
Man,
I got a topic for you because you know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to change the subject, but I got a topic for you.
hey, what top? What you talking about?
People don't want to hear my topic, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So just, you know, I need this to be talked about because I do medical billing. So I'm not gonna put everybody's business in the street, but I'm noticing the older we get in, the more issues we have, and we're not paying attention. And I want to do a conversation on how come men, and not to say just men, but men can talk sex, but not talk STDs. Why is that an elephant in the room? I feel like that should be a good topic. I want to talk about it.
You think the men being quiet now, they really gonna be quiet. Cause a lot of them walking furnaces, but they ain't gonna tell nobody. You got a lot of walking furnaces, but they ain't gonna tell nobody. But that, you know what though? That is something.
This is what I'm saying.
I bet you we get the women to talking.
That show. I'm already listen. I'm putting it in my calendar right there. I'm gonna be on this one. Oh, listen, I need to know. You know.
Hey,
DJ Powell. Everybody coming through your show today. Hey, boo.
But what you know what you do is when we get ready to do that show, then I'm gonna make sure you tune in. Yeah.
Yes.
Matter of fact,
yes.
you know what I can tell that I can really tell that I was that man, I can tell that this is working. I just happened to look up top and Queen was spelled Queen. I was like, wait a minute. I had to look at the can for a minute. I'm like, boy, am I really stoked? But I just corrected. So Big Mike said, hey, King, I think you just got our next topic. Let me see. There was the Wednesday just passed, so not the Wednesday coming up, but the next Wednesday. That's it.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about you.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about walking furnaces. That's what we're gonna talk about. Yes.
I'm gonna beat it because you know what? We got some walking ovens too. That won't tell you nothing. They already baking. So by the time you done got in there, she done already had some bread. You don't even know. I need to listen. I'm trying to tell you. I'm there to talk about it all, bro. I'm listen.
Well, you know what? I think what we'll do that day, you come on and be a special guest, man. And you speak on the women's behalf, and Big Mike gonna speak on the men's behalf. Big Mike gonna go in.
I'm so down.
But yeah.
I know he is.
Oh yeah. Now, Queen, what I do want to know is I want to know a little bit about Queen, the Queenie's secrets, man. Tell us a little bit about that.
Ooh. Hold up.
Is it PG?
Yeah. To be very honest with you, the only thing I write that's PG is my poems, and some of them ain't even PG. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Every book has, you know what though? This book is sweet though. This book is. It might be it might not seem sweet, but the love story that's behind the book, behind the story that started it all, is very sweet. The love story is very sweet. And even when she kind of flashed back to, you know, her little, when she first met, you know, the father or whatever, it's not too much what I want to say, it's not too much pornographical sexual intercourses in here as it is in If Some Wishes Came True. But there is a lot of violence in this one. This one has a lot more violence and gory. Listen, I'm glad everybody loves the Queen I Am Now, but like I said, a lot of these things in the book I've actually been involved around and done and seen, and you know, so when when you think of, when as a writer, when you think of things that you've seen in front of you, it graphically is out in the book. And the way it ended, it's like, did she do that? But the way she ended it was just like, I'm ending all the drama and we're going to start new. So Quenn Secrets is basically a book where it lets you know in a family, you just need to be telling the truth. Okay. You really just be needing to tell the truth. It's why there's no point for the lies. There's no point for the secrets, because this Queenie, everything is happening to her because of something her grandfather did and her whole family hid. And now she's paying the consequences for it all. So I wrote this book to basically say to people, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. And when you hide stuff in a family, just because you're gone doesn't mean the problem's left with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, something might come back a couple generations later and hurt some people that don't want to be hurt, don't need to be hurt, and it's crazy that sometimes that's how it goes. But when I tell you, this book, it's so many lessons to be learned in this book. People who read this book, do not take away the little things that the people do to, sneak contrabandical things, places, and do little violent things. Don't take away those parts. Okay. Am I froze again? Yes, I'm froze again. Right. Definitely take away the message that, people are meant, families are meant to be told things. Tell your family what they need to know. I'm gonna be always right about myself. I just wanted her and do you know right now, because we having a good time and it'll make me angry. But I just found out a lie that was told on me when I was 15 years old that my whole family has been holding on to, and I am now 41. So secrets can destroy relationships, family wise, all of that. And I'm living proof. I'm definitely proof, but this book, thank God I ain't had the training that she had, because everybody be going, but it's okay. It's all right. My Mary and my team spend some time with me. I'm good, so you know how that goes. So Mary, yeah, this book is, I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite. This one is my favorite. It's my favorite.
That's what's up. So when you writing your pieces, okay, you say you because you're a spoken word artist, so you don't get to come on the show and don't do some form of a piece for us. I know you got some here. I know you probably say about it. Okay, I know he gonna try that number 5 with me. Yep.
You gonna make me perform a poem for real? Like, cause I don't have nothing. I'm gonna have to freestyle.
Hey, that's what it's about.
I'm gonna have to freestyle. I can't freestyle. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. All right, bro. Okay, you know what? I had spoke to someone that Brother Rob introduced me to recently. Well, he introduced him to me years and years ago, and we have a really great friendship. And sometimes when I'm down, he'll have a conversation with me. And he told me recently I should learn the things I just went through these past few years. He told me I should turn them into a poetry book. So a poetry book called The Queen Survived. You know what I've been through the last couple years. I just got and got my life back. I definitely started writing poems for this book. And I actually started writing what I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I actually want? What do I, like in a relationship, in life, whatever. So I've been writing little things. So I do have one that I wrote for myself. Now this one is This is not a PG poem. This is more like a in the Queen's mental, physical, emotional. So put your kids to bed, anybody, before I do this poem. So
Kids don't watch this show. They watch karaoke.
Oh my God. That's so funny. My daughters do Spooktacular Sundays. They do. They do. They do. They do Spooktacular Sundays. That's funny you said that. They do. But Dub, I haven't done a poem live in like a year. So, you know, you're going to be my first for 2021.
Let's go.
I'm excited. I want to feel you close to me. I want total intimacy. I don't want sex. I can get that anywhere. I want a connection only we can hear. Only we can smell or feel. That is undoubtedly real. I want to be so close that I feel your heartbeat. I want our bodies to intertwine down to our feet. Having our toes rubbing while we're intently hugging. Inhaling your exhale, getting high from your smell. Body sensitive all over as you run your fingers down my shoulders. Giving me goosebumps, kissing my lady lumps, holding me in your hands, squeezing me as only you can. Me, uncontrollably, allowing my juices to flow, close enough to feel your manhood grow. The emotions are real, wanting to feel you stop. Moving to the passionate, loving beat while I just climb on top. Running your fingers down my spine, pulling me close, whispering in my ear, you're mine. Nipples hard, pussy wet, dick as hard as it could get, but no penetration. Mind racing, emotions chasing, spirits phasing. Into your eyes I'm glazing or gazing as your lips touch mine, simply amazing. Squeezing me tighter, breath getting lighter, moaning as your fingers tickle my skin, wanting you deep within my mental. So sensual. Tasting you on my lips, grinding my hips, pussy drips with every forceful grip, wanting you so much, enhancing with every touch, passionately and tangibly, our bodies mingling, intimately, mentally. Having that connection from the start comes from the heart, the mind and the soul, not to be so bold, but will you take this journey with me to ecstasy, learning each other for eternity, having orgasms without sex, rubbing you down intentionally getting you vexed, being freaks for each other, mental lovers. Can't you understand the intimacy of being with me? I just want to play with myself in front of you, just to see what you would do. Every chance I get, I just want you in it. I just want to make you smile every day, just to show you that I think of you in every way. I want to be your strength and your pain, just to show you that love is insane. Can't wait until the morning that I wake up wrapped in your arms, knowing that I'm totally safe from harm. Inhaling your every breath, happily with my head on your chest, listening to your heartbeat as you slowly put me back to sleep. And that's that piece. It doesn't have a name.
Oh, yes, it do. Nasty. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, you know what, Queen? My mother was listening to you earlier when you made a comment, and my mother just made a comment. My mother watched every show that I do. My mother, she watched and she comments on them. She says she's telling the truth. People in the family will bring things up that's not even true because they don't like someone around you. I do know what she means. Be safe. And she said she's telling you to be safe and love. That's my mother right there. She comments on everything and she watches everything that I do. She was just agreeing with you on that. Now she's probably sitting on there going, what in the hell did I just listen?
I don't know what to say
But look, you got Big Mike attention. You say,
Mom, I'm sorry. Look, don't be edging me on. Hold up. Listen, but you know what? Mom is right. Mom is right. So much can hurt a family that like honestly, everybody else is over it because it happened 21 years ago. I just found out, so I'm not over it. Like my heart hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like it hurts, but I'm glad it finally came out, you get to see people for who they really are, what's really going on. But Mom is right. She will never lie. Secrets can hurt you. They can hurt you. And Queenie, she hurt the most. Look how upset she is on this ground. Okay, she done went through it. So now, because these were the 2 books that you mentioned, and I got out like 8. These will be getting mailed to you tomorrow. So you have to inbox me an address because I need to send you these books. Because not only do I want you to read them, I value your opinion. I want to know what you think. I want to know, how you feel when you read them. Don't look at me differently. But
hey,
I definitely would love to. I want to give you.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go to the let me go to the comments. Cause special shout out, man. I want to say what's up to my man, my Chicago legend brother, Mr. RYC Live, Mr. AKA Mr. JMD, AKA Mr. DJ Magnificent One, AKA Mr. I Did. This dude got so many names. Good Lord, if you put all the alphabets together that's in his name, you're gonna run out of alphabets. Also, a shout out to my man La Reed. That's my dude right there, man. We finna do some crazy stuff. I'm telling y'all, the world is not prepared for what's about to happen. I got to take a step back and go back to my man, Mr. RYC Live, and say a special shout out on that show that y'all did yesterday, man. That was phenomenal. I love to see Chicago artists come together and make things happen. I love it. And y'all can catch him. Y'all can catch him tonight. Matter of fact, your poetry that you just did you should go and call in his show. It's an after-hour show when all the children are in bed. But yeah, man, my man JMD, Mr. RYC Live, he do RYC Live After Hours Unplugged, where he play videos and music that's not censored, above the X. And that's why it comes on late. But y'all tune into that. And also Throwback Thursday, man. Salute RYC, man. That's my brother there. Yeah. Rep your city. That's right. Larry said he's at work, but he's still supporting, man. That's what's up, my brother. Hey, Larry, man, I can't wait to get this going. I can't wait to get started, man. I'm telling you, man, we finna kill the game. And Big Mike, he said the maker will continue to cover you, Queen. He'll continue to cover you. That's what it is. Somebody said it don't be that bad. That may still be Larry.
Amen.
If you tune in on the Dub season,
rep your city, Philly all day.
If you tune in on YouTube or the Dub Season Entertainment Network, put your name with your comment because it's not showing up unless you can go. If you're a constant supporter, then you should register with it so that when you comment, your name and picture appears. Because I like to know who I'm talking to. So if I have to cuss you out, I can cuss you out by name. That will happen. We're gonna take one more. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back with the Queen.
I know that.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. All right, we'll be right back here, y'all. Y'all sit tight. Forever and a day. Can't sing with anybody. Sometimes
for you. I'd rather kill and steal and even if I beg. You know I'm gonna love you even on my dying bed. So come on, honey girl, I know the deal. And really start tension and come on, get with real. I want you by my side, girl, I can no longer hide. Why you go and listen to your family? They don't want you happy there in misery. And you know the place is where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Why you go and listen to your family? They don't want you happy there in misery. And you know the place is where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy.
Yeah. And we back, y'all. That's right. I had to do this, the digital DJ dub season. I had to throw that little old joint out there. Why you gonna listen to your family? We back with the Quenn Speaks. One and only Queen Amina. That's right. She's doing a thing. And let's go back to the comments because I was trying to figure out who that was. Shout out to another Chicago legend, my brother Kingdom. That's what's up. My man Kingdom from Chicago, one of the Chicago legends. He's been around forever, just like myself, Mr. IYC Live. And he say, it don't be that bad. It don't be the body. He said it don't be that body language. Oh.
What be the body language? Wait, what conversation he on? Hold up. Talking about.
Okay. My man,
hold on.
I need you video.
Ooh. Can I move?
Okay. I got you, bro. I'll send it to you. Yeah. All right. Man, Queen, let me see. What can I'm trying to think, no, I'm not gonna go there. I know you got some more books and everything. I'm trying to think of everything you got.
I want to
give us a little info.
something.
Go ahead. Give hold that down. Go ahead down. Go ahead, lady. You got the flow. Go
right? I wanted to show y'all something. Can I show y'all some books? So I actually finished my trilogy. So this is part 1 to the trilogy. It's called Where the Loyalty Lies. And part 1 and part 2 did not go where I wanted it to go. I've had readers inbox me and tell me where they wanted to go. I had readers talk to me about it, but I have not had readers must be sharing my book because I have like 20 sales. That's it. So I decided that part 3 would not go out until part 1 and 2 made it out. Now, let me be very clear. This book is my take on trying to tell the story as a man, but I am using things that happen in my life because I have a lot of male friends that they tell me their business. And then I had my 2 favorite cousins are men, and I'm not going to lie, they thoughts, even though they men, they thoughts. So I took all the stories that they told, and I took some of the stories that my male friends have told me, and I've taken some of the things that I've been through, and I've had constructed where the loyalty lies, because what I understood from this one particular man is that his life could change depending on his kid's mother. So he has 2. One that wants to be that hood famous girl and one that wants to be that educated girl. And now we're trying to see in the book which direction he goes because of the love in his life and his children and what he's been through. So it's a lot, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of very visual, sexual, explicit parts in here. And there's a lot of violence. But eventually, there are some very touching stories, lines in this book. It's some characters that you will fall in love with in the first book, and you will want them to die in the second book. And then there's some characters that you hate in the first book that you love in the second book that you don't know where you want them to go, So I really need everybody to get on where the loyalty lies. And when I tell y'all, like I said again, this is a family-owned company, and I use all my Black and brown brothers and sisters to help me with my books. So all of my graphics for my designs, my graphic designer, his name is Chosen. He is a wonderful Black businessman. You know, they say, oh, when you own your own business and you Black, you do everything on your time. No. When I tell you, not only is he helpful, if your covers do not fit your books, he will go up in there and upload it for you and do what you like. He's very helpful. Make sure the job is done. Very affordable, Black owned family business as well. You know, so yeah, y'all, I need y'all support with these 2 new books, Where the Loyalty Lies, Volume 1 and Volume 2, because Queenie's Secrets and If Some Wishes Came True are doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. Even though people aren't leaving reviews on Amazon, it's okay. The poetry books are doing good. People seem to love the graphics. That's what's making me coming out with the 4th poetry book. Because this one's actually going to be a little bit more deeper, a little bit more sensual, a little bit. I don't know. I mean, you know, they say when you get to, you know, the 40s, you have a whole revelation, and you can either get used to the way I speak, or you can just shove off. It's one or the other, because I'm not going to change at this point. I'm just going to evolve and continue to get better. You know, so with my poetry comes me getting better, comes me opening up more, because when I can speak how I want to speak, I'm not afraid to perform. And that's what I realized was my problem, Dub. I did not perform because I was afraid to see how people took how I was speaking. I wasn't afraid to let you read it because I knew it was good, but I was afraid to let people hear the emphasis on what I was saying. Now, I don't know. Once I turned 41, something hit me in my head and said, hey, they need to hear the emphasis. They need to understand and feel what you were feeling when you wrote it. So my poetry is just going to get more powerful, more awesome. And The Queen Survived will actually be out in June. So that is what you have to look forward to coming from the Queen. A 4th poetry book. And this one's going to be about 60 poems. And it's going to be real. It's going to be beyond real. If you don't like explicit conversation, then it's not going to be a book for you, because I'm going to talk about everything I survived, you know, everything, you know, no matter what it is, you know. So
Queen, I got a question though. So
yes.
What day? Let everybody. Are you still come on and do your shows, right?
Not as much, no. Because where I am, for some reason, I never really have great service. So I still do my YouTube channel, but that's really the only thing I actually do now. Is the YouTube blog. But I do want to come back out with Amina. I'm just trying to get through this year, and I feel like 2020 will be back to Amina being able to be Amina, because I got a lot of things going on this year that prevents me from sitting down every Wednesday on point and doing what I got to do. So, but The Queen Speaks, my YouTube channel, The Queen Speaks, definitely still on and popping. I just started going back live every single day. So, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, y'all can go and check her out on The Queen Speaks on her YouTube channel. Subscribe to The Queen Speaks on her YouTube channel. Go and check her out every day on The Queen Speaks. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, it's always a pleasure, man. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like, man, I remember way back that Wednesday night I called in and said, man, I'm gonna do this. And I did it. And then I watched you evolve and grow and grow and grow. And then when you was going, I was like, damn, what happened? Then I happened to go on one day and I'm like, damn, she on her own. And I started listening in. And I was like, damn, she went on. You came a long way, so you came a long way, sis. And I just gotta say, I'm proud of you. I'm real proud of what you've done. I'm proud of the books. I've been keeping track with everything, man. And one of the best things is, first off, something you said, I understand exactly where you're coming from, because a lot of people might feel, oh man, this dude just do this. He don't care. I got about that much, a little smidget of sometimes I worry about, will people understand what I'm saying the way I say it? Because sometimes I can come off as an ass. I may come off as a jerk, but I'm just being who I am. And sometimes I speak so freely that people look at me, people that shun certain words and just, you know, oh my God, you talk like that, you know. sometimes when you're around certain people, you go, man, I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers because I'm being me. But then I got to a point where I was like, wait a minute, I'm me. If they want to sit in the corner and say, well, we're going to have crumpets and tea and crumpet cake, no, go ahead. Because I'm going to sit over here, have some beans and neck bones, and we're going to chill. So I learned how to be real with myself and just let whatever I feel, I let it come out. And I agree with what you said. If you don't like a certain thing, it's not for you. But there are some people that enjoy those things. There are some people that enjoy smut books. There are some people that don't. There's something for everything that's done. So continue to do you. Don't ever stop and worry about whether somebody don't like. If they don't, I'm now to the point when people are like, well, what you said was rude. Well, you think that was rude? You can kiss mine, now that's rude. So I ain't gonna say it because my mama on here, she be like, yeah, okay, you ain't that grown. But 53 years old, but my mama's still the boss.
Listen, I'm scared of your mama right now. Listen, let her know I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that poem with those words. That's how I feel too. Listen, I honestly, oh
no. Mama, some of the songs that I be singing on karaoke, she be the one requested.
Oh no! Okay, all right. Well, then she that mom. Okay, well I know. All right, mom. So mom knew why I got that poem, but mom, it was really about my mental. I know I used some other words, but it was really about getting up in here. You're supposed to be making love to the brain stem. That's what I meant to say. Mom, I'm sorry. Don't disown me before you meet me, okay? Don't disown me.
This is my sorry for 2004. She ain't gonna mess up no more this year. Tell me, man, Titan the Poet Chef in the building. He said, great evening of peace and blessings, like love to you. What's up? He said, what's up to the queen? Shout out Titan the Poet.
Yes. That's my bro.
It's cool. I see we have my man Larry Tall was in the building as well. I like to acknowledge everybody. My man Larry Tall was in the building. Y'all go check him out over there. As a matter of fact, I caught a little piece of it. Well, I actually was looking at it after it went off because I be so busy and I be forgetting the different time slots. But go and check my man Larry out over there at Level Up Show every Friday. I'm not sure what time it is, but I know it's every Friday. I'll find out. And I just like to try to support everybody. When if it's something you want me to support, let me know you want to support it so I can support it. Because sometimes people don't really want you to push something that they're doing. So that's where I'm at. Shout out to my man Larry Misery Ross in the building as well. He an artist, man. He got good music. He do his thing. Hey, it's all about support. If we can't support each other, ain't nobody else will. But Queen, I got to say,
hey, let him know I'll do a poem on his CD. You put a famous voice on the CD. It's platinum. Let him know I'm doing poems for the CDs now. Let's get this. Let's network.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Queen. Let me see. I was gonna. I can't even find it now. Oh God. Oh well. I can't even find it. I was gonna do this piece, man, but I can't find it. Plus, my mind is like in a million places. I got so many things going on. But Queen, is there anything you want to say or let people know before we end this and get out of here? I'm honored, man, because I'm just sitting back going, you gotta holler at Queen Amina.
You know what? You made me feel so special. You do. What I do though want to let people know is Queen Amina is not just a poet. Again, for writers, authors, if you want to be published, we are a family-owned publishing company. Show it well is what we do. Joining us, you get a whole family. I don't treat people who join my company as just, oh, you wrote a book, you got to pay for this. No, you're a family. We want your dreams to come true. And so any authors, aspiring authors, find me, Show It Well Publications, any good readers that want to read, that want something good to read. I have urban fiction books, any poets, anybody that loves poetry, grab these poetry books. And anybody that wants Amina, Queen Amina, on a CD, I literally am making appointments. I had somebody inbox me and I'm real fast and tell me how I just have fell off from the community and now they can't reach out to the queen. And you can still reach out to the queen. Seriously, if you want me on something, you gotta understand, you still gotta get in line. But hit me up. I'm so I'm so ready to be doing book collabs, getting on people's CDs, just coming through to just pop through your video to be a smile, whatever you need the queen to do. I'm here for y'all for 2021 because 2022 I'm shutting down so that I can focus on getting Amina, Amazing Mentors Independently Nurturing Artists, my show. I'm going to get that back and I got a surprise for y'all at the end of the year. So this year is it. So holla at the queen. Holla at the queen. I'm here for y'all because y'all have always been here for me. And don't forget, like he said, find me on YouTube, The Queen Speaks, because I'm back to speaking every day the way only I can. And I appreciate you so much. You really don't know how much you've helped me through the past couple years. Just your music, your aura, your laugh, your upfrontness, your intensity. You're my dub. You're definitely my dub. And I appreciate you. So thank you for having me.
That's what's up. Shout out to my Chicago legend brothers popping in one at a time. Shout out to my brother Short Body. He's another artist out there, phenomenal artist, man. We've been rocking Chicago for over 30 years, man. We gotta say, so I just say he said salute. Where we go. Okay, salute, love. I'm having a tongue. Salute, beloved one. Great show with the queen. Proud of y'all doing things. Brother Rob says a dope show. Before we get out of here, Queen, I'm gonna get this. This is one of my pieces that I recorded right here. So I'll drop right here. You know what I'm saying?
I've been thinking about something for quite some time. You see, something seriously been occupying my mind. You always hear women say, "Where are the good men?" A man to pull out a chair and they help us slide it in. Well, I got a question. Where are the good women at? And I'm not talking about just good in bed or bop in the head, but the kind that give you life when you're feeling half dead. See, ladies, but you don't know what's in. We need love too. I know we were created to be protectors, leaders, and providers. But it raises our spirit and life. We've got the woman inside us. See, women love when they don't have to worry about being attacked. And us men, our main goal in life is to be respect. See, there's a difference in the respect I'm talking about. I'm speaking on the kind that builds reassurance and trust and leaves very little room for doubt. No doubt. But believe it or not, many men play the role that the woman actually don't affect. But a good woman will still be thoughtful of her actions because she respects. The same person you see with you should be the one you see without damn straight. That's when you know where she stands for the man and how she really feels. He pulls out a chair so the lady can easily take a seat. But after a hard day of grueling work, will that lady rub this man's feet? Run him a bath, rub it back, or will she continue to complain and nag about something that could have waited to another day? Damn, now he's mad. See, a good woman is one that understands that a man's home should be the safety net, not a place that he can be left to talk down to or even made to regret. Understand that as soon as he steps on the other side of the door, the whole world becomes an obstacle course, and that he faces many opponents. He has to be prepared with barbaric force. But home is the safe haven where a woman can relax and rest and not have to be used to kind words like daggers. Being his protector as he is hers throughout. Now that's the type of woman that I'm saying is good and what she really all about. So the next time you're wondering why there's no good men around, stop and think about it. Because you're probably one of those women who tore a good man down.
Yeah, that's that's what I've been on.
Yes.
Yes. So
So
Quenn,
I
when
gotta
you ready
get
to
with you.
when you ready to put that album out with some of them poetry, you get at me, you know. Send me some vocals. I'll build tracks around what you got already. Wait till you hear Brother Rob's new single coming out. Wait till you hear Brother Rob's new
Yo,
single.
he told me it was done. He told me yeah. And you know what? You read my mind because I literally was getting ready to say, I gotta holler at you because I need, before I finish my 4th poetry book, I need 3 CDs to go with each poetry book. So, well, what I mean to say is I need a CD to go with each poetry book. So in total, I need 3 CDs. And we gotta, because that was fire. That was fire. That was love. That was fire. That was, woo! I don't know how to listen. Yeah. They just don't know. Like Brother Rob just said, they just don't know. Dub, you dangerous. You're dangerous. I need
I
you
don't know
to
why
them at.
everybody want to count me out. I keep telling them, don't count me out. No,
Never.
don't count.
I would never count you out.
It's
Dub, I
been,
love you so much. I'm so blessed you had me tonight.
it's a pleasure, man. And just hey, whenever you got something that you want, I'm actually another thing I'm doing. When you get a chance, you know, give me a little promo package or something because I'm starting to put together, you know, commercials and everything. You know, I would like to have commercials of everybody that I'm affiliated with. So in different shows, you know, I can take that commercial break and I'm not playing, you know, I wanna plug everybody, you know. So just
Okay.
we gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Yes. You got my number. You gotta call me.
Got you. I want to say to everybody that's tuned in on whether you're on my Facebook profile page, whether you tune in to Dubsy's Entertainment Network, or whether you're on the YouTube channel, man, make sure y'all subscribe. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just don't have the time to sit and do that, so it's falling off. So I gotta put more attention to the YouTube channel so I can get that going. And y'all get ready, y'all. If you haven't been invited already and you want to get invited, this is what we're doing over at Dubsy's Entertainment Network. Some people don't understand it, but this is how we're doing it. We did the Valentine's Day show and it went over nice. So this is what we're doing. The Underground Breakfast Club, we made it private. It's no longer just that anybody can find it or see it. It's now a private group, a private room that we will be having all our paid events in. So from now on, when we're doing concerts or whatever we're doing events, you just somebody may have a birthday and say, hey, I want you to DJ my party virtually, and that's what we'll do it from. We'll do it from there. That way, all you have to do is run it through your TV, and you got a party. I'll DJ your party live right from the Underground Breakfast Club, or we'll have, you know, events going on. So if anybody got an event that they want to plan with Dubsy's Entertainment Network, inbox me. Anybody you got a show you want to do a performance from your house or wherever, and you want to broadcast on the network, inbox me. If you want to put something you're doing on Dubsy's radio, inbox me. Whatever you're doing, Dubsy's Entertainment Network got the outlet for you. Queen, it's been a treat.
I love you.
When the Queen speaks, and y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube and subscribe to her chat, subscribe to her page. The Quenn Speaks. On that note, y'all,
Yes.
we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Y'all stay tight, stay fixed, and we gonna get it. Just I was finna act goofy. I don't know why. I don't understand why. That I was just finna
That's
start
what we
getting ready.
do.
Let's see. I'm trying to make sure somebody say. My brother said I will be in Fort Lauderdale next weekend, legend. Let's get it. I'm gonna try to make that happen. I don't know when my in-laws coming up. I'm gonna see what we can do about that, my brother. But we will touch down. You know, we gonna make something happen. But right now, y'all, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. The Queen gotta go take care of things, and I almost said gotta get ready for work. It's Friday. All right. But we're gonna do this, y'all.
You know, coming up in life, coming off the south side of Chicago, street on. I realized one thing, life is precious. When I wake up in the morning,
Thank you, brother.
with my eyes, something without wanting love.
Hey, Queen.
There's heavy on my mind.
Get it? Yes.
That new LC single get ready to drop. Love is love, y'all.
Look at you. And I know it's gonna be.
Yo, lit off the top of the dome. So now I sit back and relax, you know what's got to be. A lot of people make a lot of fun of me, but this is how it ought to be. Yo, they flow with a vessel, yes, you know it's me. It's got to be the either you, the B, two C's and the Z. It's the reason that I cop it, then you need to stop it. Don't rock it, don't drop it, can't do it, but can't nobody else knock it. Cause if you try to do it, then you know it's the beat. So salute to the Queen, cause the Queen speaks. When she speaking, then you listen. Ain't no dissing why you twist. Do it again like this, and now you know it's me that you visit. But now we got to do it, then you know it's the play. Salute, love everybody, now have a good day.
When I wake up in the morning,
Yes.
I with my eyes. Something without wanting love. There's heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me.
I know that's right.
Just wanna look at you, and I know it's gonna be.
All right, y'all stay tight. Queen Speak. Tune in tomorrow night when I'm rocking with Lyrical Lioness down in the Lions Den. Yeah, baby. That's what's up. Love is love, y'all.